Okay, let's be real for a second. Hiring is a mess, right? It's slow, it can be biased, and half the time it feels like you're just looking for a needle in a haystack. But what if AI could actually fix that? Today, we're going to dive into RedyHire, a platform that says it's doing exactly that, helping companies build amazing teams super fast. All right, so here's how we're going to break it all down. First, we'll get into why hiring is such a puzzle right now. Then I'll introduce you to ReadyHire and its AI. We're going to peek under the hood and see how it works, look at the actual results, hear from some customers, and then we'll look at what's next for the future of recruiting. All right, first up, let's talk about the problem. And believe me, if you've ever tried to hire someone, you know exactly what I'm talking about. I mean, we've all been there, haven't we? Just staring at this mountain of resumes, trying to find that one perfect piece of the puzzle. It's slow, it's frustrating, and you always have that nagging feeling in the back of your head. What if I missed the perfect person? Yeah, the whole traditional process is just bogged down, it's full of manual work, trying to guess the right keywords, and just so much uncertainty. You're basically hoping you get lucky, and that's no way to build a great team. So let's just lay it out. On one side, you have the old way, manual, inaccurate, and a total mess. And on the other, you've got the ReadyHire way, AI-powered, a full 360-degree view of skills and automated workflows. We're talking about two completely different worlds here. So that brings us to the hero of our story, if you will, the solution that's really designed to fix this whole broken process. So what is ReadyHire exactly? Well, you can think of it as this incredibly smart AI-powered platform that handles the entire hiring process, from A to Z. It streamlines everything, from screening resumes and assessing skills, all the way to conducting intelligent interviews. All right, now for the fun part. Let's get into the tech. How does this AI engine actually find and evaluate the best people out there? Okay, so the workflow is basically a three-step dance. First, it matches. The AI analyzes resumes against the job description. Then, it assesses. We're talking a full evaluation of skills, both hard and soft. And finally, it interviews, using conversational AI to really dig in. And this first step, the matching, this is where it gets really smart. It's not just looking for keywords. Nope. It uses these things called semantic models to understand context. So it knows that a great software engineer might not have the exact word Python on their resume, but their experience means they're a perfect fit. It's so much smarter than just a simple search. And then you have the skill assessment. You know, anyone can say they're a great communicator on a resume, but this is about proving it. ReadyHire looks at the whole person, their technical skills, how they think, how they communicate, the full package. It gives you a much, much clearer view of what someone can actually bring to the table. And what about the AI interview? This is pretty next level. The AI has these natural, human-like conversations. It even asks smart follow-up questions based on what the candidate says. It's all happening in this integrated coding and whiteboarding environment, so it's a really dynamic and fair way to see what a candidate is truly made of. Okay, so the tech sounds amazing, right? But what about the results? I mean, the real-world tangible impact. Let's get into the numbers because honestly, they're pretty staggering. Let's start with this one. An 80% reduction in time spent on manual resume screening. Just let that sink in for a second. That's not just a nice little metric. For a hiring manager, that is huge. That's weeks of your life you get back to focus on building your team, not just sorting through paper. And look, it's not just about being faster. It's about being better. The data shows a huge jump in the quality of hiring decisions and a massive reduction in the effort it takes to get there. So you're making better hires with way, way less work. That's the dream, isn't it? And this isn't just some small experiment. We're talking over 30,000 candidates have already been assessed on the platform. This system is running at scale, and it's been seriously put through its paces. But, you know, numbers are one thing. What are the actual customers saying about it? Let's hear from some of the founders and leaders who are using this thing day in and day out. So get this from Ashay Tamhane, the founder of Whatsium. They had to screen 1,600 resumes for ML engineers. RedyHire got it done in 48 hours, and they had an offer out to their top candidate in just 1 week. A week? That kind of speed is an incredible advantage. And listen to this from Sandeep Tyagi over at Privacera. He was surprised by how versatile the AI was, that it could evaluate everything from communication skills to coding ability. So this proves it's not just a one-trick pony for tech roles. It's got serious